7 months of semen retention. Do I have your retention? Welcome back to another video. My name is Sasha, and I started practicing semen retention when I was 16, and right now at 19 years old, I am on my longest journey of 7 months and documenting it month by month. So, what is new with this month? I'd say it started off a bit tougher than the previous months. I'd say it was pretty easy getting to 6 months, surprisingly. I guess it's by, never giving up, because like I said, I started at 16, and you can say it's like a skill and you get better at it. You improve your skills, you get more tools, and you can face difficulties more easily, to the point where semen retention becomes easy, to the point where it's not something I think about often. It's just a part of my life, I'm getting to that point. So yeah, like I was saying, month 7 started off a bit harder. If I'm being completely honest, that is the point where I decided to download dating apps, and that never ends too well, but luckily nothing bad happened. But I have some stories for you. So what was I thinking? So I don't know if you remember, but in month 6, if you watched that video, I was saying how I think I might be ready for a girlfriend. But maybe that was just coke, but I wasn't even really horny when I was saying that. But dating app is such it poisons your mind, and it eventually turned to horniness. But anyways, the conclusion of that was that I ended up seeing a girl. This was a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and we slept together on the first date. I did not relapse, but it makes you question things. What's the point? What was the point of that? Did I really need to go through that? And after that, I'd say my urges really went down. It kind of smacked some sense into me, thinking what was the point of doing that? So I didn't relapse. And you might be wondering, well, how do you avoid a relapse during intercourse? Because I personally think right now I don't want to get distracted by women, and that I don't even want a girlfriend at this point, unless I really meet someone that's meant for me and a plus in my life. But anyways, unless it's really meant to be, I don't really care for that. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, how do you have intercourse without ejaculating, if you're at that point where you need to know that? So first thing is Kegels, because to prevent ejaculation, you need a strong pelvic floor. So you strengthen those muscles by, you contract as if you want to stop the flow of urine. When you stop, you want to get that really strong. It's a bit more complicated than that, but I'll put a free routine for you in the description if you want the explanation how to do it. But anyways, you get that really strong, and then during intercourse, what you can basically do is, when you feel that it's about to happen, you do a really hard contraction, and you can avoid the ejaculation and still have the pleasure. So it's a pretty crazy technique. Honestly, only start messing with that when you're further down in your retention, and make sure you're actually really strong. You have really strong muscles before you risk anything, if I should say. Even me, I didn't even do that because I didn't want to risk it. I actually used a condom. There's condoms that are thicker. You can find stuff like that, but honestly, I don't even recommend that. If you want to buy some condoms that are thicker, condoms that have numbing stuff on it, I think it's a bit messed up. But if you want to be extra safe, and let's say something happens with a girl and you want to be 100% sure you don't relapse, that can be an option. But on the long term, you want to train your pelvic floor muscles. You do Kegels. Now, another tip I want to give you is it's regarding wet dreams. So for wet dreams, you might think that, oh, I had a wet dream, I just relapse. But the truth is, when you ejaculate, it's a mix of prostatic liquid, about 90 to 95%, and 5 to 10%, something like that, or a small percentage is actually the sperm, the good shit, what you want to keep. And when you have a wet dream, it's only prostatic liquid, which isn't very nutrient dense. It's not like you're losing much. It's a natural process and you're not losing anything important. Comparatively to if you ejaculated, that's when that 5%, it's so concentrated. That's where you have the sperm, you have the life, and you're not losing that when you have a wet dream. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, so you know, so you don't have to worry about wet dreams, but also to let you know that the prostatic liquid, typically when you'll have a wet dream, is when your prostate is full, which can happen every 30 days or so. More, it can be more, it can be less, but anyways, it's a natural process. And what might happen, well, what will most likely happen is when your prostate starts to be full, you'll have more urges. So what you can do is a set of exercises like leg raises on a bar. You do, let's say, 4 sets of 20. You gotta have pretty strong lower ab muscles, and if you do that, you will you can trigger the release of the prostatic liquid, which once again is not an ejaculation, but can be good if you're feeling a lot of urges and you don't necessarily want to wait for the wet dream. It's gonna release like some of that pressure, some of that tension, and those urges. This can also be used before intercourse if you want to last longer in a way. Yeah, basically you'll have less pressure, so it'll be better for intercourse. Yeah, you know, I've just come a long way, 7 months. We're gonna keep going. And if you guys are interested, I actually offer one-on-one coaching. I'm starting to do this. I'm gonna offer $10 coaching. This is a super good deal. So if you're interested in knowing more about semen retention, knowing how you can be better with semen retention, what to do, mindset, tips, tricks, general self-improvement, general life, anything you need, I'm here for you. Just send me a message on Instagram. It's in the description. You can send me a message, coaching, and I'll get back to you. I also have a supplement store, so that's also in the description. I have supplements that are good for testosterone, like ashwagandha, maca. So check it out. These are supplements I use myself. I just think supplements are pretty cool, so check it out. Now that's gonna be it for this video. I think I've gone over most of it. You know, much love to you guys. Hope you guys are starting off 2025 well. That if you want to be on semen retention, that you achieve your goals. You know, I want to hit 1 year. This is really a life-changing practice, so stay strong. You know, it can be difficult at times, but it gets easier. Like I said, it becomes a part of your lifestyle, and that's just so great, you know. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Support me. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.